You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Happy New Year! And welcome to the Tristan channel on the beginning of 2025. Fucked that up slightly, but never mind. How you been? Have you had a good one? I can, well, it was just me and my mum, which was nice, you know, still nice regardless of who I spent it with. You know, but basically I had work the next day anyway and I couldn't get too slosh. So we had the same dinner as we had on Christmas Day, which was really nice. It was the free bird, so it's got turkey, chicken, all that sort of stuff, and like bacon on the outside, and you know, a bit of bacon on it, and pigs in blankets. Oh yes, so it was good. And we had some sparkling rosé of some kind, and yeah, and we had we did do like a toast on midnight. So yeah, no, it was good. So and I couldn't, well, I was skint to be fair because I couldn't get over, and work and all, you know, doesn't matter if even if I started like just after lunchtime, it was, yeah. But you know, when I'm at home, if it's just me and my mum, I'm not into getting sloshed and that. But it's nice. I still had a nice drink. You know, still nice. You know. So yes. But I hope you had a good one. I hope some of you got to party. Well, it's 2025. Let's hope. Because I'm not gonna. Well, I wouldn't say. I'm not saying my whole life's been shit, but most of the years I've had have been unlucky. And I think also with I know you don't like. No, I know you don't like the period of time, but 2020 was a bit shit. I know. Or to be fair, in the job I got, I do sometimes wish we had lockdown again. Please. Oh, sorry, that's a cheeky. But yeah. But anyway, I hope that 2025 will at least be a lot, you know, at least, you know, I'm not saying it's bad, but I could do with some luck, put it that way, okay? So anyway, enough of that. Alright, so we're going to pay a visit to Project DarkKight Horror. And this is 10 scary ghost videos that'll make you say, did you see it? Well, I think from what I saw, the little snippet, he goes, did you see it? Or see that? But pretty much he got that from Nuke's Top 5. Anyway, it's glad to be back. I'm glad to be back, sorry. And yeah, so as always, for those who are new to the channel, any channel that I react to is in the description below. So, without further ado, let's bleach your hair again. Yeah, let's do this. So I had to do that because, is it me or why does it look so, excuse my language, but fucking dark? Oh yeah, there's one thing I forgot to add as well. Because you probably noticed it in one of my recent videos. If you notice sudden chunks of the video disappear and it doesn't make sense, that was because of YouTube. If it's something's copyrighted, in order for me not to get it flagged up or demonetized, or because I want to try and get out a record, because even if I'm not making money out of it at the moment, it affects it on your rating, if that makes sense. So but I found out if you go in YouTube Studio, it will show you the piece where it is, and you can go delete or mute or whatever. So yeah, but if it is missing or missing sound, that means it's because it's being copyrighted. If there's a chunk missing, okay. So
10 scary ghost videos that will make you say, did you see it?
Told you so.
Number 1. The following video is from a well-known Czechoslovakian YouTube group called TV Twix. The channel follows 3 young guys who make videos on pranks and experiments, but on the video I'm about to show you, for some reason or other they decide to explore a haunted forest which is known in their country for suicides and ghost sightings.
Charming.
Because it's late at night when they're filming and in a creepy location, they decide to take some friends with them. The video is not in English, but what you're about to see doesn't need translation. The clip starts with them talking about the forest and showing photos which contain so-called ghosts that people have taken when visiting the forest in the past. After a spirit box session in which the guys don't get any voices, they're about to start wrapping up the video when one of the guys sees something from his peripheral. Watch.
Watch.
No, fakt šlo to hned na -5 a šlo to čím dál, že jo, měli podobný přístroj s tím, že ten duch, který se pak na ně nalepil, byl zlej, byl to jeden z těch dobrých, takže pak jakoby bylo to dost fatální, s tím, že myslím, že jeden ten kluk se dokonce kvůli tomu zabil a...
Kámo, já jsem to taky slyšel.
Co tam bylo?
Ty víš, zdráme, kámo.
What? Ew.
Did you see it?
Just
As the
about, mate,
camera
just
pans
about.
round, you can see clearly what looks like a dark shadow that's walking down the path. But then, as they spot it and draw the light upon it, the shadow steps behind a tree. What makes this video impressive is that the whole group saw the same thing, which makes the footage even more compelling. So, what do you think they filmed? Do you think it was real or just a
shadow
prank?
bastard.
You decide. Number 2. Haunted Bed. The following video is from a YouTuber called Chris Allen 74GD.
You wouldn't want to haunt my bed, especially if when I trumpet, I tell you, he'd be like, oh my god!
About 6 months ago, he uploaded this video of him alone in his bedroom. It doesn't contain any shadow figures or EVPs, but what it does show is something very creepy, especially when it's happening in your own bedroom during the day. He believes what he's caught
That's what she
is
said.
a ghost lying down on his bed. One minute he was in bed watching TV, then suddenly something crazy started happening, so he grabbed his phone and started recording. Watch.
And that fucking just did some crazy shit. God damn it. Yo, look at this. Look at this. My feet are over here. Both of them. Look, both of my feet.
I was hoping that his legs were around that area because I was going to make a joke about Morningwood. But either that's a ghost, his hand, or he's well endowed. It's alive! It's alive!
This is not my feet. There's nobody in this bed.
It's not my hands either. Thank you.
Move again. Go around like you did. Oh, see? See? Right there.
Now cut my leg.
Go over here. Look. I know y'all see that. Where you at? I don't see you. There you are. What are you doing? Yo, this is so creepy. It's just... I don't know what the hell this is. It's really creepy that it keep moving.
I must admit, I do a part, I mean this loosely, I don't literally, I mean figuratively, I'm not actually apologising, but I do have a dirty mind, and if I had a ghost that's going around my bed like that, I'd be like, freaking... I'd be like Ray from Ghostbusters. Like, oh, it does what I command it to do. Or imagine you ladies out there, you husband's downstairs. Hey, you ready to get up? Behave, Tristan, behave.
Look at that.
Yo, I'm getting it.
Yo. I'm getting out of the bed. This shit's crazy. There's no animals in the bed. We don't got nothing that small, trust me.
That's what she said.
The bed covers are moving by themselves, and it looks very creepy. Even if a window was open, it wouldn't move the blankets in this manner. Also, he states that he doesn't have any small animals, and he shows that his legs are on the other side of the bed. At one point, he even jumps out of the bed to prove it's not him. So, what do you think this could be? Wind? Or is it just Chris pretending? Let me know what you think in the comments. To watch the full clip from his channel, check it out on Chris Allen 74GD. Number 3. Hall Monitor. The next short but compelling clip comes from YouTuber Philip Potgeiter. The video is from 5 years ago, and from the description, Philip claims he's caught a full-bodied apparition walking down the corridor of a school in South Africa. Philip claims that the footage is 100% real and not fake. I, for one, believe him, and from the comments from his viewers, they think the same. But what do you think? Watch.
Watch.
A couple of things about this stand out. Firstly, the timestamp. It's almost 11 o'clock at night, so no one should be there in the school. Secondly, South Africa is a hot and humid country, and the figure is dressed in a long white flowing gown, which looks like something from the olden days. And lastly, the way the figure walks, it's almost walking like in slow motion, but from the timestamp, it's on normal time.
Let's see that. In an instant replay. I'm going back in slow motion. Oh, fucking hell. I was trying to think of the bit where he goes, yeah, forget it. I was about to do that line from Ace Ventura Pet Detective, where he says to the coach, if he says to the doctor, like, a sang coach, I'm going to do that in slow-mo or something like that. Not in replay, but it goes slow-mo or something like that.
Could this be one of those one-off real ghost videos? It would be interesting to find out if the YouTuber did research on the building and what it used to be. Number 4. Did you see it?
Did you see
A Spanish woman called Crisel researches and films
hello.
abandoned buildings, looking for the paranormal for her YouTube channel Crisel Luna in Mexico City for about 2 years now. In the 2 years she's been making videos, she's only uploaded a few, but every single video she's made is creepy and has very compelling footage one way or another. Her videos all are of her traveling to old abandoned buildings that are supposed to be haunted. In the video you're about to watch, she and her friend Melissa travel to a school known in the area to be haunted by children and a previous professor who died while at the school. Professor Magana is the name of the alleged ghost that walks the corridors of the school, and this is the reason why Crisel and her friend Melissa find themselves alone in the abandoned and very creepy building.
It's funny, they always say in those sort of photos or videos, it's kind of like, I'm sure deep down in their heart they don't mean it, but people tend to think, oh, they look a bit pretentious, you know what I mean? Like,
It is rumoured that the professor died during one of his classes, and that's why his spirit has been seen by multiple people. So, at 10 PM on a creepy dark night, Crisel and her friend Melissa experienced this. Watch.
Manifestación de su energía. Si es que él estuviera aquí de verdad, sé que estoy jugando tal vez con fuego, pero nadie entra aquí de noche y yo estoy haciéndolo hoy porque quiero saber. Ay, se escucha algo. Ay, ¿qué fue? Y yo estoy haciéndolo hoy porque quiero saber. Ay, se escucha algo. Ay.
Sorry, that's what it's in. I know they did it with, was it the son of Ace Ventura or Ace Ventura Jr.? It's a really shit film. But I really do. I'd love for Jim Carrey to come. Actually, there's two things I'd like to do. Sorry, I know it's a bit random. But I want to put these ideas out there because if they get traction, then someone might do it. So first off, I want to see Jim Carrey come back and do one more Ace Ventura, but do it like Old Man Logan, like Old Man Ventura. comes out of retirement for one last case. And I want to see Pierce Brosnan reprise his role as James Bond, but as old man James Bond.
¿Qué fue? ¿Se está escuchando algo? ¿Lo viste, Melissa? No, algo se está moviendo. Pero muy leve.
Break the word, baby.
No manches, es este mesabanco. Ay, no.
Don't panic, love. The table's moving.
Se está moviendo, ven. ¿Este fue el que se movió?
¿Estás aquí?
So, in a classroom, Chriselle and a friend ask, "Is there anyone there?" Then suddenly, they get a response. One of the students' desks starts rocking ever so gently. Even though it's creepy enough, it could still be explained because the windows were open. So, they carry on. They move through the dark corridors and enter another room.
Aquí puedo sentir mucho más frío, de verdad se los digo. Hubiera niños, no sé, el alma de un niño o de varios niños, porque tal vez uno de ellos o varios que vinieron, porque es una escuela muy vieja, ya perdieron la vida. Y puede ser también que ellos vengan aquí por... vengan aquí por... Se movió este libro. Ay, no manches. Hijo, se acaba de mover. Vente.
As Chriselle is talking about the history of the school and the students, all of a sudden an old school book slides to one side and is captured on the camera. Now, after those two incidences, most people would be out of the school and not look back. But, as you've guessed it, Chriselle is not like most people. And what they catch next definitely backs up the claims that the professor haunts the school.
Professor?
Watch.
Es una escuela, miren, ahí se ve la luz prendida de la oficina que les decía, justamente a la que no podemos pasar, ¿no? Pero vamos a...
What?
¡Ay, Dios mío, no! No, a ver, no podemos salir.
As they're about to finish filming in the room, the camera pans right and they catch the shadow of a man walking.
Hang on. I've said that we've said this before, haven't we? How the F do people spot these things? I mean, the film's a bit like it's been recorded on the old-fashioned camcorders, but it's kind of like, how the fuck did you spot that? I mean, I know they saw it in person, but on the camera, how the fuck did you spot that?
Towards them. I'll slow it down so you can have a better look.
Thank you. But say, how else was I attack? I got a potato camera and a potato torch.
Híjole, de verdad. No, yo no puedo. Alguien está aquí.
Now, the only other person who was in the building was the cleaner who let them in, but she already had left. So, could this be the ghost of the Professor Magana? You decide. To watch the full
to be fair, sorry,
unedited video and her others, check out her channel, Chriselle Luna. She has only a few videos, but they are very, very creepy.
And yes, when I say I check out the channel, I do mean for paranormal purposes, not the fact that she's beautiful, okay? Well, but yeah, no, even with a potato camera and a potato torch, it's like not being funny. If it was a cleaner, you'd still see that it's a cleaner.
Number 5. He's behind you. YouTuber Alex from the Haunted Live Paranormal Investigations is a channel from my part of the world, England. In one of their videos, they film in an abandoned restaurant with a vineyard in the countryside.
Of course, yes.
The building has been abandoned for over 10 years according to the team, and, you guessed it, it's rumored to be very, very active. This isn't the first time they've been to this location, but they received a lot of comments to do a part 2, so they decided to give their viewers what they wanted. They brought with them a large array of equipment designed to detect something from the spirit world.
See communicate with me.
You hear that?
What's up?
Don't know what that was. Did you see it? The team didn't realize it at the time, but Alex was trying to communicate with the spirits. Behind them, a dark shadow was seen walking past from right to left.
Again, how you spotted that, but when... Oh, let's rewind it.
Behind him, a dark shadow was seen walking past from right to left.
Come on. Come on. Come on, shadow bastard. There you go. Fucking hell. God, he's quite tall and thin, isn't he?
The community is split 50-50 on whether this shadow figure is actually a ghost or just a homeless person. Just as the figure walks past, the team hear a noise which makes them turn off the spirit box. So, was the sound paranormal? Do you think the shadow figure was a ghost, or do you think it was a person?
The only reason why I didn't spot that is because, well, mind you, it's still a bit dark. Fair. How they spotting it is beyond me. But the reason why I missed it in particular, well, actually, I know. To be fair, I did actually sort of see Sam go across the second time just before he went back to it. But I was mainly concentrating on the K2 to see if the lights were going off.
Just like the comments, I'm 50-50 on this one. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? If you want to check out the full video and part 1, you can check out their channel. The name is The Haunted Life Paranormal Investigations, number 6.
However, saying that, because he's turned the spirit box off and you're in the quiet, and to be fair, at night time your ears go maximum. Because if they didn't, you'll be dead. It's fight or flight, you know what I mean? Part of your survival mechanism. From when we were out in the jungle. Oh. Come, my woodland friends! Behave. Right, so, if it was a homeless person, or a person, surely they would hear him. You know what I mean? So, what do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, like I said, yeah, because even when you're in bed at night, it doesn't matter if your bed creaks or the wall creaks or someone farts downstairs or you fart upstairs. You know, I know it's a bit fault. I know it's a bit too much, you know, too being slightly silly. But the point is, any noise going off in the house, you would hear it. You know what I mean?
The red cupboard.
The red cupboard.
There's not a lot of info about this next clip. In the following video, which I can't find the original source for, a security guard is investigating banging which is coming from the basement of a building he's guarding. As his partner records for evidence in case of an intruder, they make their way into the dark depths of the partially lit corridor. Following the banging, which gets
sweet dreams. Better not sing it because it'll flag up on. You can't have fun. Well, you actually, some channels have got away with it, but you have to be careful what you sing along to these days, isn't it? Because I mean, I used to do covers from Small, and uploaded them to my channel. I had to delete them because they were copyrighted. Despite the fact that I shared, never mind. You know, it's stupid, isn't it? It's through the app. I shared it through the app, so they know it where it comes from. So there must be some sort of licensing there that enabled me to use it in the first place. Otherwise, what's the point of sharing it? Oh yeah, you can share it on these pages. Yeah, but you get copyrighted.
Louder and louder with every step they take. As they reach the corridor, you can see what looks like a red fire hose outlet box, which keeps opening and banging shut. They watch it for a minute in silence and are stunned at the constant banging.
Cool. It's give it a bit of a wallop, isn't it? What's going on?
Just as the security guard, series of bizarre occurrences. Tell me if you can hear it.
No mames, no hay de...
Ricky.
Heard her go. Ooh.
No mames, no hay de...
Ricky.
Ooh.
Ricky's viewers commented that the voice said, "Tu crees en mí," which in English means, "You believe in me." After hearing the voice, Ricky turns on the SLS camera, which stands for Structured Light Sensor Camera. Ghost hunters use this special camera when investigating. It enables people to see ghosts that normally can't be seen with the naked eye by using a combination of light, heat, and temperature. This is what they captured.
Toma mi energía para que te puedas acercar. Manifiéstate.
Ooh, hello.
Ricky.
There's two of them.
Hi, Ricky.
Oh, calm down, love.
No, Ricky. Ricky.
I can understand if you're scared. Is that happen? Oh. I can, yeah.
Madre, eso es eso, güey. No hay de... Espérate.
No mummies?
To watch the full hour-long video, jump over to Ricky's channel, Ricky Velasquez.
It looked like a there's like an adult, or like a grown-up one, and what do you call it? Child. But again, it's interesting because the only way I can think of they faking it, if that's the recording, that's him and her stood there because they're the same sort of height. I don't know, but yes, interesting.
Number 8. The Creeper. A YouTuber named Core Sun, whose real name is Corey, uploaded this video of him filming and showing his viewers the new house that he's just bought and has moved into. One of his videos that got a lot of attention was this one. In the video, you can see Corey taking out the rubbish when this happens.
This is about where. Alright, so I'm going to put in the garbage bag in the trash can, and the door just opens on its own. And the only way to do it is from the clicker on the doorway or outside on the little pin pad, or by the clicker that is in my mom's car. And my mom's car is not here.
Corey films his CCTV footage showing him looking confused because the garage door opens by itself. And, as he said himself, there's no way it should, because he was nowhere near the switch, and also his mum had the door button in her car miles away. But, alone, this video isn't that creepy, but when you pair it along with what happens next, it becomes more sinister. Watch. So Corey's mum was doing the laundry late at night when she heard a weird noise. You can see by the footage that she's looking around for the source of the noise. Then she goes to get Corey. Together, they try to find what caused the noise, or if they have an intruder.
So she goes inside to get me. So it took me forever to find what might have made the noise, but I looked through all the videos recordings and I come across that. I don't know if you can see that, but there's something moving.
Eventually, they give up because they don't find anyone. But, as you've already seen, someone or something is walking on their land, unknown to mother and son. Whatever this was is responsible for the noise and the garage door opening. If I was you, Corey, I'd do some research on the land and the house to find out if there's been anything sinister that's happened there. If you want to see the video again, go to his channel, Core Sun, to check it out. Number 9.
It's weird, the bit I saw, or the bit I thought was trying to look out for stuff, it looked like a different part of the house, didn't it? But,
The Watcher. This next clip is chilling, especially when you watch it to the end. The channel goes by the name Equitem Paranormal Duet, a Spanish couple who explore real haunted locations. Together, the couple have been doing their thing for over a year now and have a few really creepy videos on their channel. In the early hours one morning of January this year, 2021, the couple said they were woken up because of a strange loud noise coming from downstairs in their flat. So, just like any seasoned pro, they grab their camera and start rolling. After checking the rooms downstairs, they don't find anything out of the norm. At first, when they got woken up, they thought that they had an intruder. But, as you just saw, they didn't find the source of the noise. So, they walked back upstairs to get back into bed. But, this happened.
Te despojo. Lárgate.
Did you see it?
fuck yes, I did. That's good, man. I was. Oh, look at that. Oh, here we go. Cool, bloody hell! I've got some on the other side. I've gone amphibian. I've gone totally amphibian. God, whoa!
Well, the viewers do. Once again, after hearing another noise, they go back downstairs, but on the way back, you can see what clearly looks like a woman watching them through the window. The couple didn't see it at the time. Only when their viewers of the live stream sent in a screenshot of the face did they
and it's live, which makes it harder to fake.
Notice. But that's not all. So after seeing the screenshot, the couple go outside and show where the woman had to have been standing. They didn't believe it at first because to them it was impossible. The reason they didn't believe that there could be a woman watching them from that window was because of this.
Oh, there's nowhere you could stand.
As you can see for yourself, the window is about 13 foot off the ground, and furthermore, there isn't anything for anyone to stand on. This really does make the footage creepy. And what's more, could it be possible that while the couple were out on one of their paranormal explorations, something followed them home? You really have to watch the full video from start to end. So go check it out on Equitem Paranormal Duet.
Equitem Paranormal Duet.
Number 10. This Arabic YouTuber is well known in his country of Jordan for exploring haunted locations and makes videos on jinns, which, to the know, are a type of demon from the Middle East. He's usually on live feed while kicking in the door.
Or, as some would believe, dimensional beings, or beings that exist outside the frequency of visible light. Or, as some would speculate, beings of the dark matter universe.
Of these creepy abandoned buildings, and what you're about to see is no different.
Well,
this video I'm going to show you is titled The Wizard's House, in case you want to see it.
Yes.
What happens in the video is very creepy, and
I might react to this stuff. Hassan Barber fakes his shit, so we'll see how good this is, and if it is, I might go over and react.
If it is a fake, I really don't know how he pulled it off. The video starts with Ehab entering the building by the stairs. Now, one thing to note is that Arabic ghost hunters, when exploring or experiencing activity, they shout out prayers in Arabic, which has a dual purpose.
Bismillah.
Firstly, it protects the hunter from the oncoming presence, and secondly, shouting out things like Allah or Muhammad amongst other prayers angers the entity, which draws it out. So, less than a minute in, he
You don't piss off then, do you?
gets his first jump scare. with the bright yellow door that slams behind him.
Bismillah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
But this isn't that scary on its own. What happens after the door is what...
I think, if I remember correctly, which is also in Bohemian Rhapsody, Bismillah. Bismillah means, I think it's their way of saying, in the name of God.
Made me pick this video. Where most YouTubers would turn and run, Ehab proves time and time again he's not like most YouTubers. As he's investigating, he feels a presence. Ehab wasn't aware at the time, but his eagle-eyed viewers were on point, and they spotted this.
I think Mishala is Ala Wills it. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Bit of a shadow.
Again, instead of turning and calling it a night, the brave ghost hunter continues. And it didn't go well.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah.
Bismillah. Now, just to throw it in, but just because he's using Holy Scripture doesn't necessarily mean that jinn are evil, because jinn, from what I've read from jinn magic, is that jinn are like people, so it's more of a political thing. It's like if I shouted out, I don't know, it's like if I went to somewhere that's got a Jewish quarter, and I started quoting Mein Kampf, it's gonna piss them off. I know it's a bad example, but I'm trying to think of an example. But you know what I mean, though. So it's because there are stories of jinn who do worship Allah, but in general, jinn don't bother you at all. And it's like if you were to use jinn I'm not saying this is true, I'm just saying from what I learned in the occult and stuff, but with the jinn, it's like you, just like angels. It's quite funny because I was so tempted to give a Jehovah's Witness, or I think it's either a Mormon or Jehovah's Witness, a lecture, because technically, if these things were real, technically speaking, prayer doesn't actually work. It's like if you want to talk to, whether it's like demons, jinn, or whatever you want to call them, these beings, or to use, we use sciencey terms, but also technically you could say use a marvel. If you want to speak to, say, a celestial, you can't just go hello, because at the end of the day, the celestials got better things to do. You're not special like humans think they're special. They got to run the universe, they got to keep things in order and shit like that, right? But you have to go, so you got the hierarchy. So prayer in a way doesn't bloody work. You have to go through, you have to create the circle, invoke the four quarters, invoke the four archangels. Okay, let's see if we can get this right. Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel, Michael. You have to invoke them, and then, yeah. So with the jinn, it's kind of ironic because a jinn can't be asked for you. They're just doing their own thing, which is quite funny because they say, "Oh, the jinn influence you to do bad things." It's like a Christian sort of element in Islam where it's like, "Oh, they influence you." No, they can't be. If these things were real, according to mythology, they can't. They don't give a shit about you. They just go about their daily things. But if you want them to help you, as it were, like with God, anything to do with God or celestials, you have to go. It's weird. It's kind of like the opposite in a way. You have to go through the dukes, as it were, the second in commands. I suppose archangels. No, it's sort of the same. So you have to go through the lieutenants. You know what I mean? You have to go and invoke them, and then they communicate. Once you invoke them, you invoke one of the big guys, and then the big guy, he then sends a message down from HR to the lower ones, and then that's when they come to you. You know, they need. It's funny because I suppose you could say in terms of angel stuff like you can invoke certain things, etc., and get them to work for you. But the weird one with Jinn is you literally have to go. I suppose it's kind of like, you know, when you go to work and someone wants to contact you, like a customer wants to give you a reward, or, oh, I really like that person, what's their name, or whatever. Or, you know, certain information that you can't have and you have to go through certain channels to get. It's kind of like that. You know what I mean?
في حجابات بالدار في سحر.
But usually Jinn don't bother you and stuff like that, so it's like essentially he's not in danger. He's interrupting their day basically.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يما بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Dude, sit on that carpet.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Finally, this is enough for Ehab, and he makes like Usain Bolt out of the building and down the street.
Bud.
If you want to watch more of Ehab's adventures, skip over to his channel at Ehab Cosmea. If you've made it this far, then that means you're a real fan of the paranormal. So, now, can you do something for me? First, press the like button so this and my other videos can fight through the millions of videos that are uploaded every day on YouTube. And second, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, Project Dark Knight Horror. I'm flying the flag for all the small channels on YouTube to prove that with enough passion, hard work, and belief, out of the darkness, there can be light. That's it. You've been watching Project Dark Knight, and I am the Dark Knight. Peace.
Peace.
Don't ever laugh as the hearse goes by, for you may be the next to die. They wrap you up in a big white sheet.
I'm going to pause there because in case it's copyright. Ooh, yeah. And also, if you made it this far and you want to continue sharing this journey with me, then subscribe and tickle my bell. Good morning. Wow, they were good, weren't they? Some people, you know, occasional odd person complains that I talk a lot, but the thing is, it is a reaction video, and also I want you to get to know me a bit more by, you know, I don't want to be like just going, oh my god, you know what I mean? I want to, you know, empty a bit of my brain out, give you a bit of my 2 cents, so you get to know me as a person and all that sort of stuff, and maybe learn little bits from little nuggets of information I put out there. But so yeah, but thanks again for all, as always. It's been absolute delight. Yes. You know, thanks again for watching this with me, sitting through this and listening to waffle. I hope my waffling you found useful to a degree. Yes. And if you're new to the channel, then please, if you like the video, hit the like. And the thing is, I say this to any of my subscribers, hit the like. I don't mind if you hit the dislike, because it helps me with my research, where I go, which channel do they like me react to the most, or which, you know, subjects they like, you know, that sort of thing. It helps me out when I want to do stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so if you're new, hit the like and subscribe. One, because it doesn't cost anything, and trust me, you know, people watch random shit on YouTube, so if you're subscribing to cat videos, hey, subscribe to me. Doesn't cost you a thing, doesn't do any harm, but it helps me a lot. But not being funny though, regardless of where this channel's going, it's not just my journey, it's your journey, because look, as I said to any of these other my current subscribers, I want to get this channel going so that I can actually do some really cool stuff with it. And like I said, if I can get some revenue going, I can then I don't have transport, so I'll still need to take someone with me. But I shall go find some freaky stuff. I've got some ghost equipment stuff, so I'll go out and shit my pants on camera for you. Yes. You know what I mean? I want to do something. You know, I want to give back. You know what I mean? And also want to give back to my family in that as well, because you know you've done a lot for me in that. So it's not actually all about me, to be fair. And it's like, but the thing is, I also would like to, as always with any of these content creators, live off the content, you know, live off the channel, because it's something that I enjoy doing, and I want to have the freedom to move about and go. Probably still, you know, probably end up cutting my hours in my job, but you know what I mean, until and the unfortunate bits and bobs get paid off and all that stuff. But you know what I mean, I want to put more. I want this to go somewhere, because I can then, so I can give back to you, give back to my family. You know what I mean, and because I enjoy it, and I want to get to a point where it's like, because there's no point me going to certain places where it's, you know what I mean, it's and investing so much, because I haven't got the money at the moment. So believe it or not, even though I started a membership, the first few months or couple of years or so, that'll be probably eaten, because I'll be using it to go and do some really cool stuff. But anyway, so I want to do this for you, my family, and because I enjoy it. So if you are indeed new to this channel, it'll be great to have you with us and to join. Because to me, even though the subs I've got at the moment, it's still in the grand calculus of the universe. Oh, I haven't got my sparkle slingy. It's still early days, and you know, you'll be sharing the journey with me. It'd be cool to see where this goes. But yeah, but I want to do some cool stuff. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, it would be great to have you with us. And also, don't forget to tickle my bell. Thank you very much. So you don't miss out on any future uploads. So, 2025. Let's try and get this. Let's get the juices going. Let's get this revved up. 2025. Come on. I was going to do the Henry Cavill fist bump thing. There's no point in me saying that. But anyway, if I don't see you soon, in the next couple of days or so, because I'm doing late at work, I hope you have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye. Love you lots.